I've got a pretty cool knife here. This is one that came in a few days ago. Spyderco Temperance, lightweight. And this is an FRN handled sprint run, kind of gray in color. Has the Sal Glesser mark on the handle instead of the blade, which I've never experienced before. This is in, if I can get her to focus, CPM CruWear. Get a lot of reflection off of that. It's kind of a, it's like a semi-gloss. CPM CruWear, Japan, leaf-shaped blade. We're looking at from the farthest forward portion of the handle scale, we're over 4 3/8. We're not quite touching the 4.5 line, but dang close. About 4.5. So this for me falls into a medium size, or just over medium, or no, sorry, just entering the medium size fixed blade class for me. I think medium starts about 4. The ergonomics are great. It really locks your hand in there. You've got these that your fingers will fit into when you wrap your hand around it. I don't know if that makes any difference. My hand doesn't. Once I'm locked onto it, I don't even notice them. It does make a good pivot point if you're flipping the knife around. It's got a flat to the back here that intersects with this very well jimped, not overly aggressive, just about right, section of jimping on the back. I do like that with the ramp. You can put a lot of power into that. Trying not to blind you guys here. And then it's got standard Spyderco fixed blade tiny hole, as opposed to your thumb opener or flicker hole on the folding blades. Decent blade thickness. It does have spot for your thumb on the rear, but it's very sharp around these edges. Almost, I think it's a mold seam, and it's pretty sharp there. Feels good here. Well, if you move it back and forth any, you feel that sharp edge. Hopefully with all this glare, it's actually showing up and focusing for you. I don't know. You don't notice this transition once you're on the ramp. It's a very mild transition. Other knives kind of in this category. A Gerber Prodigy. Pretty darn close. Prodigy is a little thicker on the blade stock, a little shorter on the handle. A little longer on the blade. Yep, probably. Yeah, not too much longer. Definitely a more heavy-duty knife. This full flat and this continuous distal taper are much different than the blade grind on the strong, or the Prodigy, which is basically the same blade as the strong arm, different handle, different sheath system. Cold Steel Master Hunter. We got another shiny one. Very similar. blade lengthwise. You line those up just a hair longer than this Temperance. Again, thicker blade stock on the Cold Steel Master Hunter. And it does have a distal taper, but there's a much more gradual distal taper on the Master Hunter. The Odin Wolf. What's this? The W1. Hair longer in the blade. Not much though. Cold Steel SRKC. Quite a bit shorter in the handle. A little bit longer in the blade. This appears to be... It evens out though. They are pretty much identical. Oops, sorry. Yep, pretty much identical in length if you line them up at the butt. So SRKC is just a hair longer. Hold on, if I'm not looking through the camera, yeah, they're the same. It's pretty much the same. It's kind of an optical illusion looking through the camera. I kind of see this as a self-defense knife just because of the way they set it up. The sheath it comes with, I think it's intended to be kind of minimalist. It doesn't come very far up on the handle. It just grabs that front section of the handle, but it grabs it very well. It's very, very secure. Don't know about this little thing. I broke a Cold Steel C-clip the other day. So Spyderco, I don't know if you did any better with your plastics here, but snap that Cold Steel small C-clip right in half. It does reach a little long down here. I think it could have been cut off quite a bit shorter. Didn't have to be pointed either, but they went for an aesthetic that they wanted to go for. It does have this sweeping pattern here. I don't know if that's something that's in the mold. Looks like good hardware though, holding the clip on. It will ride pretty dang high. But getting it out, it's very easy. You can get your full hand on it while it's in the sheath, and you just push off with your thumb. It's going to be a belt puller if you don't push off with your thumb. It's going to tug, it's going to pull pretty hard. I don't have any experience with CruWear, so I'm gonna use this. It's about a $145 knife at the moment. The plain edge seems to be drying up everywhere. The full serrated model that they made seems to be sticking around a little longer. But if you want one, go look for it now, because it is a sprint run. They will disappear, and it is a very light, medium fixed blade that you could do a lot of work with. Spyderco's leaf-shaped flat grind is a fabulous design. I had a thing. I wanted some of those the Wilson fixed blades 15 years ago or so, South Fork and some others, and I never had the money to get my hands on them. So I've got their Bow River, which is a Wilson design, and then this, and those are my only two Spyderco fixed blades. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Oh, no, you know what I was going to bring up? This is not a full Tang. You can see that there's no Tang coming through to where this lanyard hole is. The original Temperance was a full Tang with slabs. This particular, the lightweight model, I took a magnet to it, back of a flashlight, And I have pull to halfway, maybe right here, maybe just a hair past halfway. I've got magnetic pull, but that could be, I think it's ending right in here. I think it's pretty much a half tang in there. Not sure what that tang looks like, nor will I ever cut the handle off of a $145 knife to find out. If anybody has got access to an x-ray machine and wants to shoot some tang photos, let us all know. All right, guys, have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.